Hi everyone, Bobby from Xbox Gamer Reviews, and today we're going to have a look at MagNets Fully Charged. It's the first game brought to you by Total Monkery and is available from March 11th. So what I'm going to do is take you through some of the first levels. I've played about an hour of this, hour and a half of it previously, just so I could get a grasp of the game, but it is pretty much your first impression still. You start off as a Magnet, which is the character you can see on the left hand side. You can see the back of his head, and that's the park ranger, that green guy with the gold chain on. Yeah, he basically wants you to keep an eye on his park for him from the roadblocks, I think they're called. I'll just skip through this just so we can play the tutorial as well. I'll skip through it just so it's a little bit quicker. So we've got to escape the area, and there he is. You might be doing no. Bit of a nagging boss, isn't he? Right, just make sure you remember how to use it. So left trigger and right trigger brings out your magnet, and it's a block spot. There we go. Third time lucky. So one stuns them. Second one turns them into scrap. Chuck them in the recycle machine and repeat. Now you've got to stop them from destroying the things in the park. He's been stunned once. That's a good thing. If you stun them once and you go away when they do come back to life, you stun them again, they just instantly turn into scrap. There. That's the only way the block is going to stop. Right. One there. So they just keep coming at you, and you just got to basically keep destroying them. And I know that it can get a bit hectic in this one. I'm just going to let them attack that for now, whilst I get the recycle machine to make. Well, I think it's a fuse. It looks like a fuse. You stick it in there. Into the fuse box, so to speak. That sends the current through, and it opens the gate. Really should keep an eye on this one. It's only 50% already. But yeah, that's the aim of the game. You just basically have to keep destroying them. Now, I know in further levels it gets a bit more difficult, especially if these hit you as well. Like you can see there, they're hitting me and they're knocking all me scrap from us. So it can be an absolute pain in the backside as you're playing through, but it is really addictive. I found myself playing for a while. That last sitting I had, which was about an hour and a half, 2 hours, that was just one sitting. I just didn't want to put it down. I wanted to go back to it every time I stopped for a tea break. There you go, that's the first one done. I always go around collecting my scrap at the end. I don't know why, because I don't think it actually means anything. Well done, skip the engine. Scores. Alright. Well, it's not the best score I could have got, but it wasn't bad. So let's continue and see what we've got next. We'll have a dash upgrade. Ooh, I know I have a smash upgrade there. If you jump with A and press Y, you do a smash. And it stuns them. Now, for the life of us, I cannot remember where the recycle machine is on this map. So I'm just going to run through killing them, and I'm going to run up the top. Oh. That's how easy it is to lose all your scrap. As easy as that. There it is. Right. Let's take out these. Put the magnet down. You can only put one magnet down at a time. It would come in handy if you could do a couple, but obviously then it would be too easy to play the game. Put the fuse there, so I'm going to go put it in back there on the bottom. that scrap. That's a nice touch. It's got a flower that can push it. Is that a flower? That looks like a Venus flytrap to me. That can push you off the edge. I'll roll that because I'm sure they go up by 10 every time you make a fuse. I believe it goes up by 10 on what you require. I may be wrong on that, but from first looking at it, I'm sure it's 10. Oh, so you can use them Venus flytrap pusher thingies to stun the blocks as well. Oh, that's not bad. No, that's not happening. You're not killing him. You can see the little red icons that you get on screen are telling you to get your backside up somewhere because things are going down. Things are getting destroyed, and it gives you health on that one. You can see your health bar on the top left hand corner. It gives me fuse, yes. Right, let's run around here. Stomp him, stomp him. I'm just going to keep going. Across the bridge. I thought it dropped the fuse there. To the next one. That's been put in place. Area secured. Not bad. It is really addictive little game. I've really enjoyed it. I mean, the first few missions, as you can imagine, are quite basic. They're just they're set up to get your attention on and to know what to do. And then as it gets a bit further on, they become more complex levels with more enemies, different types. I did see smaller blocks as well that were coming after us. Other types where you had to shot them a few times to get them to die and turn into scrap. Like this one, I believe, is a multi-story level kind of thing. You just got to keep running up the top. There's your recycle machine, your recycletron, I think they call it. I'm just gonna get this scrap here. That was bad. Now what I try to do on this one is keep them around about here, focused on me, so that they're not going to the machines. And obviously you can see, as I've said, that it hasn't worked. It's already at the top. And an achievements pop there. Recycle 2000 scrap. Right, I'm gonna get another fuse news. Another 25, I need another 2. And he'll do. Now that one was chasing us there as I was going to recycle, and I just used the stomp to stun him to get out of my way so that I wasn't going to lose everything. And I know in one of the levels in the future you've got to basically get some fuses, but what it does is it puts a shield around the things that you're trying to protect. So if you get them up one at a time for the order that they're going in, you manage to get through the level fairly quick. I wonder now, I've got 55 scrap there. Had 55 scrap, famous last words. Now is that going to take all 55 off as yes? Is it going to keep the 15 that I didn't need there, or the 10, whatever it said, because I didn't quite catch it? I don't think it has. I don't think it's kept it. It did give us health there, but I think it gives you that anyways. That's area secured. So it's a pretty straightforward game. Like I was saying, though, it does get a little bit more difficult. I like the little character, the magnet character. He's nice and simple. You didn't have to overcomplicate things. And again, with a game like this, you don't need to overcomplicate the graphics. And to be honest, I think they've done a really good job of them, because you can see in certain areas of the tiles you could see on the floor, they probably didn't have to go that in depth for this type of game. And is this the one? I think it is. Yes, this is the concept one. First time playing this I didn't realise, but every time you put a fuse in, it puts a shield around the guy, whoever it is, like the robot at the front there. So they predominantly go for the ones at the front first, closest to you. They're probably going to make a liar of us, yeah, like this one going to the back. but they were going, when I played last time, predominantly to the front. So you could go one at a time, which made things a hell of a lot easier. Get that fuse made. Get him covered and I can move up the back. Oh wait, no, it's not a fuse on this one. It's more like a lever. Right, try and get them interested in me instead of him. It doesn't make a difference if you just keep the magnet going. I thought it might, if it doesn't, you still have to do 2. That one took about 3 there, that one at the back, next to his leg as well. Like I was saying, some of them take a bit longer. Pick up some health, chuck that in there. Now that's the 2 in the middle of the stage, I guess. This guy's at the front. I'm gonna get one for him now, because everyone seems to be hitting him first. Those have shields on as well. Says they're changing colour when I'm shocking them, and finally becoming stunned. And then they're going white, and then they become scrap. Come on, give us the lever. Ah, level failed. I'll restart that one again, we'll do it again. Damage, yada yada yada. Right, this time we're going to go for the guy at the front to protect him first rather than the guys at the side. You do have to concentrate a little bit when you're creating the magnet, because you've got to see what direction it's going and where they're coming in from. You can't just kind of wing it. Other people probably will be able to, but not me. I've got to take my time as I do this. You're getting it first. Right, you're safe. 25 in there. Ooh, I've got a nice little collection of them here. For number 2. So I'll get him on the right. Covered first. So he's covered. Now we've got the drummer at the back. He needs one, and we've got the guy on the left. Keyboard player, I guess he is. Keep smashing through these. I need to kill him there. Now they're getting a little bit difficult when they're coming through and they've got the shields on and they're changing colour and they're having your life. They're not. It does get a bit more picky. I guess this is the first of like a boss stage, so to speak. I'm going to have to go and check the drummer because he can't be doing very good. Right, you're on 36. What are you on? You're going to die. Out of the way so I can get this in. Alright, I think I've just saved him there. Luckily, just want to focus on now. And I can keep just pulling me magnets all the way across them. I need 35. I've got it. Let's give that to him. Get up here and finish the level. There you have it. And that in essence should have been easier, but I made it look difficult. But that's the aim of the game. Kill the blocks, collect the scrap, recycle it, and save the area you're in, whether it's the park or the concert. But yeah, it's a good little game. I think Total Monkery, especially for it being the first game that they brought out, I think it's a really good game. It's definitely worth looking at. I'm not 100% what the price is going to be, but we'll have a review to follow this video, and we'll have the price in that. So check it out. It's coming out March 11th. If you like what you've seen, stick a like on it, stick a subscribe on it, and thank you very much for watching. We'll see you soon.